Today we are back with a 2017 Swedish drama fantasy film. Hello and welcome to Binge King. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also press the bell button to get the latest updates about new movies. Watch out for spoilers and take care. Without any further delay, let us start. A 15-year-old girl is confronted with an incredible shift and starts turning into a fish. Her body is fundamentally altering, and despite her best efforts to stop it, she is forced to recognize that nature is far more strong. Mia, aged 15, is alone by the water, her parents having disappeared years ago. Her father obtained a new job and had to relocate, so she starts a new school. Mia makes an effort to gain favor with a cool crowd. She portrays a tough female, which attracts attention of the group's leader, Gianna. She was annoyed when she returned home later that day, and her mother's nagging forced her to lose control, so she not only speaks appropriately but also praises it. She inadvertently strikes her mother, which makes her feel awful. Then we see her wanting to eat a goldfish and eating it when no one is looking. However, everything comes out owing to severe nausea. Mia afterwards dresses and makes up like the rest of the group, then practices sensual dancing in front of the mirror. She goes to the grocery with Gianna the next day after school to steal things. This crew did not steal for the purpose of making money, but rather to have a good time. After stealing, the four females ran, bridging the gap between Gianna and Mia as they laughed uncontrollably together. Her attitude began to build in her thinking after her friend's seductive comments, pushing her to believe evil things. She took the initiative to invite a man she had been chatting with online for a long time. Then she told her friends about it, which she says is a quick way to gain her friends' confidence because they are supportive. Because of my lack of confidence, Mia was apprehensive to enter the hotel. The man who sits next to her looks just like the photo on the internet. The two people sitting next to him could not hide their fear because he is mature and elegant. Mia first gave the impression of maturity, but when the man noticed the purple bruise on her ankle, it was as if the darkest secrets of her heart were exposed. She fired a single shot in terror at the man. After seeing her terrified, her group who were waiting outside the hotel stood up and walked out. She eventually chose to deal with her toes on her own in order to return to normal. She went to the store and got scissors and disinfectant. She was in excruciating pain when she slit the membrane between her toes. She subsequently discovered that her gang was having a party and that her gang was dressed sexily and dancing wildly to the beat of the music. Mia later found a playboy she had been seeking recently at school, and his name is Sandy. He assisted her in making the shift from a girl to a lady. This also assisted her in fully integrating into a group of nasty girls, but her appearance quickly began to change. Her bruises had grown worse and she had to squat amid the boxes to find and put her trousers that night. Mia's mother inquired as to what she had done with the goldfish. She exclaimed she flushed it down the toilet, but her mother spanked her. Mia sobs helplessly in the bathroom, seeing herself once more submerged in seawater. Mia was unable to answer when her parents began condemning her for the spring outing when she returned, and she kept silent. After class, the bell rang, and the teacher was teaching about fish insides when the bell rang. Mia can no longer resist her innate desire to eat fish. She ate the fish while it was still on the operating table after everyone else had left the classroom. A female student, on the other hand, was present. Mia horrified her and warned her not to tell anybody about it. She walked inside her parents' room after returning home to look for her paperwork. Since she appeared to be adopted, her mother not only scolded her out of the room but also rejected everything, resulting in a heated argument between mother and daughter. The next day, they all went to an important wedding, but Mia was refused to go, so she stayed at home alone. Mia was invited to a festival thrown by friends beside the lake that evening. As Gianna drowns, the man who is swimming with her screams for aid. Mia was the only one who jumped into the lake right away. She was powerful and sensitive in the water, and she swiftly discovered and saved Gianna. Gianna came across her while dealing with the recently peeled flesh on her legs. Gianna begged that she accompany her to the hospital after witnessing such a horrific scene. Mia did not react, instead yelling angrily for her to be allowed to leave alone. The secret is gradually becoming revealed. She worked it out in the dark after realizing the secret hidden in the deepest area of her heart had been revealed. Mia had progressively become enslaved by alcohol, and just as Mia is going to be trashed by a band of gangsters, she is saved by Gianna. At this point, she finds out her legs are joined together and thinks of suicide. Gianna helps her and asks if Mia is worried, to which Mia responds that she is now meant to be with the sea, Mia who emerged from the sea. Mia finally returns to the ocean where she belongs at the end of the film. The name of this amazing movie is Blew My Mind. Despite its surreal elements, it feels more grounded in reality. we were able to relate to many of Mia's concerns, particularly her sense of estrangement from her parents. Who does not recall a period in their lives when their bodies began to change and appear to betray them? When kids reach their mid-teens, their emotions are churning and everything is felt more strongly, which can lead to their acting out in response to sentiments they do not understand or control. Though overshadowed by Mia's story, Gianna's transformations are just as essential to the film. Gianna begins her life as a hard-partying, sex-obsessed multi-mall thief who lives with a father who, while physically present, is absent from his daughter's life. She acts out in her own unique way to receive the attention she lacks at home. Mia's encounter with her sparks her personal development. Gianna, as the leader of her circle of pals, sees no one as an equal or a true friend. Mia is someone who can stand up to Gianna and be her equal, and the two of them share an unspoken link that has a positive impact on Gianna. That is all for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section what is your point of view about this amazing movie. See you soon with another amazing video.